Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. Welcome back to another... Whoo, man, I was going to say NBA discussion, but as you notice, I am standing up for the first time here on my NBA YouTube channel, and I'm feeling it, guys. Like, yo, I'm kind of like... huffing and puffing, blowing the whole damn bitch-ass house now, you know what I'm saying? But real talk, guys, I'm trying to get my health on and stuff, so I'm figuring maybe this is my way to, like, be healthier at the workplace, is by literally just standing up, so it doesn't do much, right? But no, man, so for today's video, what I kind of wanted to talk about was Luka Doncic. As we all know, the other night he got ejected for... I looked at the clip. Okay, I'm a little indifferent on what I saw. On one hand, you literally saw, Luka kind of take a swing, getting like frustrated at Colin Sexton and literally punching him in like the Moby Dick area. I put Moby in front of him, man, so I don't get demonetized because now I'm talking about education, right? It's a book about, I believe Moby Dick, is that like a whale? I don't know, man. But regardless, like, it looked like he was just kind of like, hey, I'm aiming for right there, right? There was something to it. There was definitely something to it because, you don't just kind of like take a swing at somebody. Whether he was aiming for that region, like that region or not, I guess remains to be seen, right, man? Like, it looks like it was, but maybe it was just kind of like a salty kind of like punch about it, right, man? But I thought it kind of brought up something interesting about Luka that I really want to talk about for today's video. Before we get into that, guys, always got to ask, man, if you guys can please drop a like on this video, especially this being like a new, different type of content, trying to grow and expand the channel to one day reach the goal of 1 million subscribers. But you guys dropping that like, man, really supports, the channel, the algorithm, all that good stuff. And of course, subscribe if you're new to the channel. But yeah, so the thing about Luka Doncic as of late has been that, he's league leader in technical fouls. I believe it's one more and he's going to be ejected for a game. Now, I don't know if like a flagrant, if that kind of goes towards that, I doubt it does, but I could be incorrect about that. But like, he almost is like developing like this mean side to him. You know what I'm saying? Which, some people might view that as a red flag. Some people might view that as a positive thing. I know watching Rasheed Wallace for years, like the technical fouls, that was something that always got the team kind of like juiced up. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at it, the Dallas Mavericks, they have this young talent. They have a generational talent. They literally got to go from Dirk Nowitzki to Luka Doncic with the dame of the snap fingers, guys. Like literally, it couldn't get any better than that. As far as like, imagine just having like being like this top CEO of this big time company, and then you just have like the next like protege right there just lined up ready to go. Like, hey man, I'm gonna put in your damn 2-week notice. I'm gonna train you real quick. We'll be good to go. You just get the transition like that. That's kind of what it's like right now with Luka and the Dallas Mavericks. The thing that I think it's a little bit different, though, with Luka, compared to maybe, like, Dirk's era of basketball, is, I hope this doesn't come off the wrong way, but I feel like there is so much more talent in today's NBA. To the point where you can no longer get by just putting up good numbers. Like, stats are important. Obviously, that's, like, what wins basketball games, is having better stats and scoring more points than the other team. But when it comes down to it, man, it seems like every damn day I'm turning on sports and I'm like, yo, Terry Rozier just dropped 44 points, bro. Damn, Stanley Johnson just dropped, like, 17 points, which for him would be a damn near career high. Don't get me wrong about that. Just really seeing, like, all, like, these... Not to compare Terry Rozier to Stanley Johnson, by the way. Terry Rozier, I think he's a walking bucket, right, man? But, I used to watch basketball, back in, like, mid-2000s, late 2000s type of time. And you would see something like, so-and-so player, like, damn, Brevin Knight or Carlos Delfino dropping, like, 25 points. And that shit would be, like, rare, man. Like, that stuff was not happening on the daily. You would turn on, it'd be like, yo, like T-Mac had 30 points. You're like, whoa, damn, bro. T-Mac had 30 points? Seriously, man? Like, it was impressive. But now it just seems like every single day I turn it on, and you got so many players having these like 30 and 40 point nights to the point where it's like, well, it's just kind of expected. I think it's kind of the same case with Russell Westbrook triple doubles, where holy shit, this man's averaging a damn triple double and nobody really cares anymore because we're used to it, right? You know what I'm saying? We're used to it. So with Luka, who on the season averaging 28 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, according to my basketball reference stat sheet. Those are really good numbers. Those are, in my opinion, superstar MVP caliber numbers. But like I said, you got to have more to it now. Like that by itself is no longer going to win you championships. You got to have that swagger. You got to have that attitude that comes along with it. So I see Luka get upset, get emotional out there. I think if utilized and channeled correctly, can be something that actually really elevates his game and the Dallas Mavericks as a whole. I look at the roster. I mean, Kristaps Porzingis. Kristaps is interesting. I don't know. I like the talent's there. I still don't know if he's like the perfect long-term fit next to Luka. Mainly not because of style of play, but more so just like injury history and stuff like that. But like, I don't see like a huge mean streak with Kristaps Porzingis. I assume he could probably get. Everybody gets emotional, right? Man, we all get angry at times, but I don't really see like ain't nobody freaking afraid of Kristaps Porzingis. Nobody's afraid of him. Like, he might go out there and drop some stats on you, but nobody is sitting there like, damn, yo, I want to stay away from him. Tim Hardaway, Jalen Brunson, Josh Richardson. I ain't messing with Boban. Boban I'm not gonna mess with. That guy could literally just like grab me, like reach out the hand, grab my skull. You all ever see Game of Thrones? Like the Mountain? You guys remember him? It just freaking like squeezed the life out of me. I would not mess with Boban. He hit a 3 last night, by the way, man. I think it was, I read he says he has like a 3-pointer like in 5 of his last 6 seasons, which is pretty cool. I wish he would shoot more of them, just because, I don't know, man, it just kind of looks cool when a 7'20" giant shoots 3-pointers. But regardless, man, I think of like any good superstar or team, and superstar team, I guess you could say, and they have like that mean guy on there, and I think sometimes it works out when it's like the best player themselves, but other times you got guys like I don't want to say like Draymond Green's like a mean guy, but Draymond Green has definitely got some muscle on him, stuff like you're not gonna mess with him. Ron Artest back on the Lakers, who played with like Kobe and stuff. I always saw him as kind of like the mean guy on the team and stuff. So just kind of like that. Matt Barnes is another name that for some reason comes to my mind. Just like guys that are not gonna back down no matter what. So I feel like if Luka can like combine that and kind of bring back maybe some more of that old school mean-spirited type of play, it's gonna elevate his game, man. I think about superstars right now, and I, for the life of me, can't think of like a really just like, ooh, mean, gonna get you type of guy. I guess like the guy that maybe comes to the mind the most is Giannis. I think Giannis is like the closest thing we have right now to like, you ain't never gonna see Magic Johnson and Larry Bird team up. Giannis is like, I'm never gonna team up with like LeBron James. Like, that's just never gonna happen, right? So I kind of see that with Giannis, I suppose, but I'm kind of happy to see it with Luka. So yeah, the Mavericks 4th right now in the Western Conference, I believe. Which is, no, I'm sorry, 5th place right now at the record of 40-28. They're about 4 games behind behind the Denver Nuggets, and about 1 game ahead of the Trailblazers. So, like, there ain't much NBA basketball left right now. Not only are you fighting for seeding, but just like, you don't want to fall down enough to get in like the play-in tournament, which I don't think the Mavericks, they would have to get real bad real quickly for that to happen. But regardless, like, if you could play like the Trailblazers in the first round of the playoffs, as opposed to like the Clippers or like the Jazz or the Suns, you definitely probably want the Trailblazers in that case. So I like seeing this mean side of Luka. Do I think he should be punching people, in those type of areas? No, I do not support that whatsoever. I just more support that, what looked like to me was a guy that was trying to box out Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton definitely has like that bulldogness to him, where he's just like, small guy out there, but damn, like he plays taller than what he really is. So, it doesn't surprise me that he probably got under Luka's skin. So instead of Luka just kind of like flopping and complaining and stuff, it's like, no, man, I'm going to take matters into my own hands. Literally, I'm going to punch you. But maybe not in the best area. So, yeah, man, I don't think of it as a red flag. Now, obviously, if they get to a point where he gets this final technical, like I said, I don't think the flagrant counts. I could be wrong about that. If I'm wrong about that, let me know in the comment section below. But if he gets to that point where he's like missing like a big time game because of it, because I don't know if that actually rolls over to the playoffs or not. If it does, that could actually be a big time issue. Like, you might actually see players trying to get under his skin even more, just to kind of like, warrant him to get kind of angry and upset about it. Now, and let me just kind of clarify one thing here too. When I say I don't mind Luka getting technicals or getting flagrant fouls, for one, I don't condone to like injuring anybody. I condone to being tough. It's okay to be tough, but I do not condone the injuries. Also, I do not condone like whiny crybaby. Ooh, I didn't get a foul. There's plenty of guys out there that don't get fouls. Zion Williamson probably does not get enough fouls, man, for being, 20 years old, but damn 300 pounds of literal pure muscle. So a lot of it is situational, but also at the same time, too, I think with getting the foul calls and having the right to not only, like, complain to the referees, but actually have the referees listen to you and maybe influence, like, the future of the game, like, that's also something that you build up over time with respect. Like I said, there's so much talent in the NBA right now that if you, like Luka, he's going to get calls. He's going to get superstar calls. He's a superstar. But he's not going to get every single call out there. It's just not really how it is, as opposed to like LeBron James or like James Harden, guys that have kind of been around the league for a bit. I actually saw a clip of, Kevin Durant. He was just like actually just like sitting there having a nice friendly conversation with the referee, and they just kind of like talked it out, and they were kind of good with that, right, man? So if you can get up to that point, that's fine. But yeah, I guess just kind of summarize this up right here. I want to know from you guys in the comment section below. Luka Doncic getting these technical fouls, flagrant fouls, getting ejected. Do you think he should have got ejected, by the way? I don't really know if he should have. I'm so indifferent about it, man, because I saw people were like, yo, like, why do you get ejected? But at the same time, like, if you look at it in slow motion, I guess anything looks bad in slow motion, though, right, man? So, I mean, he literally, bam, right in the Sextons, man, right in the Colin Sextons right there. So, I like the meme side. I think it's needed. There's so much scoring in the NBA now. You look at it back in the day, who's guys that didn't really have a damn mean streak. I might have already said his name in this video, so I might roast him a second time. But like Michael Redd used to put up 30-point games on the Milwaukee Bucks. Ain't nobody was freaking afraid of Michael Redd, right? So yeah, Luka, keep up with the mean streak, control it a little bit. Don't have it motivate the team, have it fire the team up. Use get emotional situationally, but also be able to contain it. And instead of like complaining or something like that, use that emotion to elevate your game even farther. And the Dallas Mavericks, I think, will win another championship sooner rather than later. I still think there's work to be done with the roster. I don't know if they're gonna win the championship like in the next few seasons, unless maybe some sort of change is made. But that might be a video for another day, talking about like a future like rebuild and stuff like that. So yeah, man, hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Love doing this and standing up. Like, I feel like I'm just kind of like, I'm getting going, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's all we got. Thank you all so much for watching, and peace out, my friends.